Welcome to all of you BSc third year students. Again, congratulations to join online class of BSc third year Fishery Science paper 12. We are studying the paper 12 Indian commercial fisheries and mariculture. In this paper, we have seen the important commercial Indian fishery which is to be captured in all coastal regions of India, that is the Indian oil sardine. Last period we have studying general introduction, classification, food feeding and local names of sardine fish or the sardine fishery. Now boys, the next part or the next point of our syllabus, we are studying general characters of this sardine or the Sardinella longiceps. General characters. Which are the general characters of the Sardinella longiceps or the sardine fish? The general characters of the Indian oil sardine are as follows. Oil sardine is a commercially important regular Indian oil sardine is a commercially important regular fishery all along the west coast of India. All along west coast from Kerala up to the Saurashtra, this sardine is commercially important regular fishery which is to be captured on the west coast of India. Sardinella longiceps is an important fish species. Sardinella longiceps is an important fish species contributing to nearly a third of total marine fish landings or the total marine fish production. Those marine fish catches, these are to be obtained, fish catches, these are to be produced from the coastal belts, both east coast and west coast. In these fish production, from this fish production, near about 1/3 or 30% of the fishes, these are to be caught, these are to be captured from the Indian oil sardine. That's why it is to be important commercially captured fishery or the captured fish which is to be found in west coast of India. Sardinella longiceps is found in marine waters. It is to be found in marine water. Last period we have seen that. Where it is to be found in? It is to be found in seas and oceans of, that is, number of countries, that may be Pakistan, Sri Lanka, India, Malaysia, that may be Philippines, Vietnam, Mombosa, Persian Gulf. Then these are the various types of seas, oceans. From these water, this species these are to be found, this species these are to be occurred. Sardinella longiceps is a famous nutritive food fish. It is a famous nutritive food fish. Sardinella longiceps is commonly known as Tarali in Marathi and Indian oil sardine or the Malabar sardine in English. Important character of the sardine: body is elongated, dorsal and ventral profile evenly convex. See the figure. Body is elongated, dorsal and ventral profile evenly convex. Body, these are to be seen, these are to be found. Among these, generally we have observed, we have seen that is these dorsal profile and this ventral profile, these are to be evenly convex. Eyes with broad adipose eyelids, eyes are to be found. These eyes, these are to be with broad adipose eyelids, these are to be present, these are to be found on the eyes. Dorsal nearer to the caudal than to the snout region. This dorsal fin is to be nearer to the caudal than to the snout region. Caudal fin is well forked and lobes are pointed. Caudal fin is to be well forked and lobes are pointed. Lobes, these are to be short, these are to be a well marked condition, these are to be occur. The interesting character, identifying character which is to be found, which is to be occur in this fish, that is in Sardinella longiceps. Especially we have seen, we have observed, that is in the fish Sardinella longiceps. In this fish, see, these are the different two alar scale. This is the one alar scale, this is the two alar scale. That is, two large alar scales are present at the base of the caudal fin. Two large alar scales are present at the base of the caudal fin, which is to present. It is the most identifying character of the Sardinella longiceps. Prominent greenish golden spot. Prominent greenish golden spot present on upper hind margin of operculum. This is the prominent greenish golden spot. Prominent greenish golden spot, these are to present. Prominent greenish golden spot. Prominent greenish golden spot present on upper hind margin of the operculum. It is also another identifying character of the Sardinella longiceps. Another important identifying character of the sardine, cleft of mouth is wide. See in figure, this cleft of mouth is very wide. Cleft of mouth is wide, hence mouth opening, these are to be wide mouth opening, which is to be occur. Wide mouth opening, these are to be seen among the Sardinella longiceps. The sardine fish is predominantly phytoplankton feeder. Predominantly this sardine fish, predominantly this Sardinella longiceps is a phytoplankton feeder, feeds on the plankton which is to present in water, which is to behave like that of the plant. It is called as phytoplankton. The juveniles of oil sardine are mainly carnivorous. Juveniles are mainly carnivorous, feeding on planktonic crustaceans. Those crustacean food material which is to be occur in water, that crustacean food material which is to be used as a food for the which sardine, that is the mainly oil sardine juveniles. These are to be carnivorous and feeding on the planktonic crustacean. In this sardine, the sexes in the oil sardine can be externally distinguished by the presence of papilla. In male, these papilla, these are to present. Papilla which is to be found in both male and female fish. Papilla is to be present in male fish, that papilla is to be muscular, and in female fish, papilla is to be membranous. Papilla is to be muscular in male fish, whereas in female it is to be membranous. Another important character of the oil sardine spawns only once in its lifetime. It is to be interesting and most peculiar character. That interesting and most peculiar character is to be sardine spawn only once in its lifespan. It is to be spawn only once in their lifespan of 3 years. It is to be survive generally 3 years. It is to be spend a life of how many years? 3 years, and in these 3 years it is to be spawn only once. Generally it spawns at night time. Generally it is to be spawn at night time and few days before and after new moon. Again it is peculiar. This sardine, these are to be spawned only once in his lifespan. Spawning, these are to be occur at the time of night time, and these are to be spawned. Well, these are to be spawned few days before and few days after new moon. Few days before new moon and few days after new moon. This species, these are to be spawned, these are to be bred. Maximum catch of oil sardines come from the Kerala state. Maximum catch, these are to become from the Kerala state. Maximum sardine production which is to be occur from the Kerala coast, Kerala region. Fishing start in July following the commencement of the southwest monsoon. Fishing, these are to be start in July following the commencement of southwest monsoon. Surplus quantities of sardine is converted into various byproduct. When sardine, these are to be caught, these are to be captured maximum or more quantity. In fresh condition, these are to be not used as a food. Then these surplus quantity, remaining quantity after using fresh as a food, surplus quantity, these are to be used. These are to be converted into number of byproduct such as sardine oil, which is to be famous for industry. Sardine oil, which is to be famous for different manufacturing industries. Sardine manure, then sardine guano. These sardine oil, sardine manure and sardine guano, these byproduct which is to be prepared from the excess quantity of sardine and which is to be used in different industries. Oil sardine is to be caught using the net, that is the net is to be used to capture these fishes. That nets are the rampant nets and the dugout canoes. These different dugout canoes, these different nets, these are to be used, these are to be utilized. Means this sardine fish, these are to be commercial. To the total marine fish production, 1/3 or 30% of the fish production which is to become from the sardine or the Sardinella longiceps. It is the most nutritive food fish. It is to be found, it is to be captured in both east and west coast, but abundantly maximum sardine caught, maximum sardine these are to be captured on the west coast, and it is to be sporadic in east coast. The important character of the body of this sardine is to be, body is to be elongated, dorsal and ventral profile evenly convex. Dorsal and ventral profile these are to be evenly convex. These dorsal and ventral profile these are to be evenly convex. Eyes with broad, eyes with, which is to be, eyes are to be present, these eyes are to be broad with adipose eyelids. Eyes are with broad with adipose eyelids. Dorsal fin is to be nearer as compared to the snout region, these are to be nearer to the snout. Caudal region, these are to be nearer to the caudal fin. Caudal fin is to be well forked. Two lobes are pointed, and at the base of the caudal fin, two large alar scale these are to present. It is the identifying and peculiar character whether fish is to be sardine, mackerel or wombat. Another important identifying character, that is cleft of mouth wide, hence mouth opening is to be wide, and a golden greenish, prominent greenish golden spot these are to present just behind the operculum, margin of the operculum. It is the important, it is the most useful character which is to be found, which is to be occur among these fish, that is the Sardinella longiceps. These are the few characters of the sardine. Not only these are the few characters, but instead of these few characters, another character of these sardine, that is color of the body is back bluish green. Color of the body is to be back bluish green color. These are to be occur, these are to be found, and a color of the body is to be bluish green with golden reflections. With golden reflections these are to be seen, these are to be found, and fins and abdomen silvery with pinkish tinge. Abdomen is to be silvery with pinkish tinge. These are to be found. Pinkish tinge these are to be occur among these fish. Among this fish, pinkish tinge these are to be occur. These are to be found. Then margins of the operculum, fins are pale in color, and these fins these are to be the specially pectoral fin, pelvic fin, and dorsal fin. These are to be short and small, whereas anal fin and caudal fin these are to be large and well developed. These are the few characters of this sardine fish or the Sardinella longiceps, which is to be we have seen, we have studied here, that is general characters of the Indian oil sardine. See the fish completely, the color of these fish, which is how these are to be look like. Eyes these are to be larger, then dorsal fin and the dorsal profile and ventral profile it is to be evenly convex condition. These are to be seen, which is to be occur. In another fish, this is the handwritten figure of this sardine, that is the Sardinella longiceps. To the base, to the bottom, in the base of the caudal fin, two large alar scale, greenish golden spot behind to the margin of the operculum, and mouth or the cleft of mouth is to be wide. These peculiar character these are to be found, these are to be seen. Sardinella longiceps again important on this fish, that is these are the some golden spot, golden reflections are the bands these are to be present on the whole body on the dorsal side. Such bands these are to present, such band these are to be occur in the these Sardinella longiceps, and at the base of the these caudal fin area, two large alar scale, two large alar point these are to present, which is to be occur. These are the few general characters of the Sardinella longiceps or the sardine fish. Up to here we have seen the general characters of the Sardinella longiceps. General character of the Sardinella longiceps. Then we have seen, we have studied the other important aspects or the points of the sardine fishery, and that point is the food and feeding of the sardine. Food and feeding of the sardine or the Sardinella longiceps. These sardine fish which is to be caught, which is to be captured in west coast of India, which food these are to be taken, which food material these are to be prepared. During October, December, large quantities of flocculent muddy unrecognizable matter. During the October, December months, large quantities of flocculent muddy unrecognizable matter, the matter which is to be consumed, matter which is to be taken by the fish of sardine or sardine fish in the stomach content, these food these are to be analyzed and it is to be studied by the number of investigators or the scientists. And during October December, large quantities of flocculent muddy unrecognizable matter was found in the stomach content, and hence it thought that the sardine fish is to be used as a muddy mass at sea floor, exhibiting seen that these fish these are to be preference for bottom food material. Preference for bottom food material or the bottom feeding means those unrecognized matters which is to be present, those unrecognized food material which is to be occur in the stomach content. It indicates that this sardine these are to be bottom feeder. In this muddy material was only well digested forms of diatoms, those food which is to be analyzed from the stomach. In these muddy material, in these food material was analyzed, and in this analysis it is to be suggested seen that only well digested forms of diatoms, other planktonic organisms and bottom feeding habit could be only occasional under unfavorable conditions near to the surface. Again it is to be controversy condition these are to be seen. Some is to be told that it is to be bottom feeder, whereas some is to be told that it is to be nearer to the surface feeder. That food material feeding the bottom only it is to be occasionally, rarely when favorable condition, when food material these are to be not found in the nearby water, at that time these fish these are to be feed on the bottom food material. In general, we had at present by large number of workers from different coastal regions, and these different coastal areas, that may be west coast, south coast, or that may be Persian Gulf, or that may be Sea of Aden. In different areas, number of workers these are to be studied, and these workers these are to be show the different opinion about the food and feeding, and these opinion it is to be suggested that different coastal zone is that Isle sardine is predominantly a phytoplankton feeder, substituting the diatoms like Fragallaria, Bidulphia, Coscinodiscus, Thalassiothrix and Pleurosigma. Number of workers it is to be suggested that those food which is to be used, those diatom which is to be used by this sardine, in these diatoms, predominantly phytoplankton diatoms feeds on the food materials such as Fragallaria is the most important food atom, Bidulphia is important, Coscinodiscus, Thalassiothrix, Pleurosigma. These are the waste or different phytoplankton which is to be used as a food for the sardine. But among these various food materials, planktonic food material, that may be Bidulphia, that may be Coscinodiscus, Thalassiothrix, that may be Pleurosigma or the Fragallaria, in which Fragallaria is famous, and more consumption of Fragallaria which is to be observed found in the stomach contents. It clearly indicates that this fish these are to be prefer. The Fragallaria is a diatoms or the phytoplankton food material which is to be consumed on large scale. Instead of these phytoplankton food material, copepods, dinoflagellate, ostracods, larval prawns, larval bivalves, fish eggs, some blue-green algae, dinophysi and Trichodesmium along with detritus have also been noted, have also been found in the stomach content. Not only the planktonic food material, but zooplanktonic food material such as copepods, dinoflagellates, ostracods, larvae of larval stages of prawns, larval stages of bivalves, fish eggs, some blue-green algae, dinophysi and Trichodesmium along with detritus or decaying food material which is to be found in the stomach content of Isle sardine. It is to be indicated that this food is also consumed, this food is also used by this sardine fish. The juveniles of Isle sardine are mainly carnivorous and feeding on the planktonic crustaceans. Those juveniles of the sardine found in west coast. These juveniles, these are mainly carnivorous, feeding on planktonic crustaceans like copepods. Like these are to be feeds on the different copepod animals, while adults sardines these are phytoplankton feeder. This is to be attributed under the development of gilldrakers. As gilldrakers, these are to be developed filter feeding conditions. As gilldrakers, these are to be developed filtering food material. When these are to be filtering food material, these are to be developed. Adult sardine is phytoplankton feeder, whereas juvenile, these are the zooplankton feeder. Meaning in juvenile condition, gilldrakers, these are to be pointed, strong and used for capturing the food material. And as the sardine, these are to be grow, its gilldrakers, these are to be converted, and then these are to be filter feeding and feeds on the phytoplankton food material, which is to be studied in the bottom regions with the help of gill net and trawl nets. These sardine, these are to be captured, caught in Mangalore area and observed and studied. It indicates that these fish, these are to be predominantly two types of feeding habit. One is the phytoplankton feeder, which is to be adult sardine, and juvenile of sardine, which is to be carnivorous, feeds on crustacean larvae, crustacean. These are the food and feeding habit which is to be reported, food and feeding habit which is to be studied by number of workers, by number of scientists. And with this, we have seen this sardine, predominantly these are phytoplankton feeder, but workers, scientists, investigators, these are to be studied depending upon the gut content or the stomach content, which is to be analyzed, studied, and it indicates that adult sardine is phytoplankton feeder and juvenile sardine is zooplankton feeder, feeds on zooplankton. This feeding habit, these are to be changed. Feeding habit, these are to be versatile or different, because due to the gilldrakers, these are to be developed in young condition. Gilldrakers, these are to be strong, pointed, and it is to be used to capture the food material, whereas as sardine, these are to be grow. These gilldrakers, these are to be developed, change, and then it is to be act as a filter feeding. With this food feeding, these are to be seen, food feeding which is to be we have completed. Then next part of the sardine or the sardinella fishery, sardine fishery, that next part, these are to be we have seen, we have studied. These sardine fish, these are to be important. Both these west coast, these sardine fish, these are to be caught and captured and analyzed and studied, food feeding and their condition. The next point of this sardinella longiceps, the sardine fishery, is the reproduction. Just we have studied earlier in general characters. Reproduction. Again, in reproduction, we have, for our convenience, for our study, we have divided this reproduction into different categories, into different subtitles or the subpoints. Different subtitles or the subpoint. The first subpoint is to be sexuality. The sexes in the oil sardine can be externally distinguished by presence of papilla. Externally we can identify, we can recognize presence of papilla, which is to present, identify whether the fish is to be male or female fish. Papilla, this papilla which is to be in male, muscular and situated inside the cloaca. This papilla is to be muscular and situated inside the cloaca, whereas in female it is to be membranous, lying behind the anal opening. Behind the anal opening, this papilla, these are to be membranous in female, and in male it is to be situated inside the cloaca, which is to be muscular. Both, whether the papilla is muscular, fish is to be male sardine, whether the papilla is membranous, sardine is to be female sardine, which is to be occur, which is to be found. In both sexes, it is predominantly visible in the spent recovering specimen. When sardine, these are to be grow, sardine, these are to be increased up to a size of fish, and which is to be spent recovering species, but less conspicuous in fishes maturing for the first time. It is to be not identified completely when fish is to be first time mature. Sexes of these specimens above 140 mm. When sardine these are to be increased above 140 mm in length, can be easily differentiated, can be easily identified whether it is to be male fish or whether it is to be female fish. Although sexes are normally separate in oil sardine, in few instances, in few occasions, hermaphroditism condition, in few conditions, hermaphrodite means both sexes these are to be found in one species, that is male and female. It is to be recorded in a rare condition or few cases such hermaphroditism which is to be occur means sexes are separate and identified by presence of papilla, membranous papilla in female and muscular papilla in male. Size and age at the first maturity. Size and age at first maturity. When this sardine these are to be first mature, and what is the size? Oil sardines are to be attained first maturity at the age of 1 year. When these are to be grow, when these are to be attained a age of 1 year, at that time they measure about 150 mm in length. When sardine these are to be measure 150 mm in length, then these are to be mature, these are to be ready for breeding. Means first maturity which is to be seen, first maturity which is to be done when sardine these are to be increased up to 150 mm and the age of the fish is to be just when it is to be completed at the age of the 1 year age. Then spawning of the sardine. The oil sardine spawn only once in its lifespan. Lifespan is to be generally 3 years. In 3 years these are to be survive, or suppose these are to be more than 3 years, but exceptionally all fishes these are to be caught, these are to be captured by fishermen on west coast. That's why these sardine these are to be survive, these are to be live up to 2 years or 3 years. Thereafter these are to be automatically caught, captured, as their lifespan is to be 3 years. In these 3 years it is to be spawned only once. In general, spawning takes place or extends from June to October with an intense activity of 2 to 3 months. This period, depending upon the availability of favorable hydrobiological condition, favorable water condition. When water condition these are to be favorable, then fish these are to be spawned, these are to be breed, and breeding period these are to be peak spawning these are to be occur 2 to 3 months. The fish spawns generally at night times. Again we have seen in general character, these fish these are to be spawned in night times. The peculiar character, the identifying or the most interesting character of this sardine, it is to be spawned before few days and after few days of new moon. These are to be spawned, these are to be breed. That's why it is to be spawning, these are to be occur spawning, these are to be seen among the sardine. Then fecundity of sardine, how much eggs these are to be fecund, how much eggs these are to be produced. Fecundity, egg laying capacity of an female fish, that egg laying capacity of female fish is called as the fecundity. The fecundity is usually proportional to the size of the ovary, which is term in related to the size of the fish. Depending upon the size of ovary and depending upon the size of the fish, that is fecundity these are to be depending upon size, age, condition and hydrobiological conditions of water. Fecundity these are to be these are to be generally affect. The fish is to be well developed. Fish is to be well developed and age of the fish is to be more than 2 years. Then the fecundity these are to be increased. At the first time fish these are to be mature, breed. At that time the experience these are to be less. Hence the fecundity these are to be low. It is to be minimum. Depending upon the size, age and conditions of the water, conditions of the hydrobiological status, fecundity has been found. And fecundity these are to be reported by number of workers, number of investigators which is to be studied. That fecundity is to be from 38,000 eggs to 80,000 eggs or ova. 38,000 to 80,000 ova these are to produce, these are to be formed. That is fecundity these are to be reported. And how much fecundity? Fecundity these are to be in between 38,000 to, that is 38,000 to 80,000 eggs these are to produce, these are to be formed. This is the fecundity. Sex ratio, it may be summarized broadly. Sex ratio, it is to be summarized broadly that there is no much difference in the sex ratio of the sardine fish. There is no marked difference, there is no major difference which is to be occur, which is to be found by workers. Those fishes these are to be caught, these are to be captured. Some sex ratio, these are to be occur, means sex ratio, these are to be similar, these are to be same, except for the some disparity due to the differential growth rate, due to the differential behavioral condition and distribution condition. Occasionally this sex ratio, these are to be variable, but nearly throughout the year, 3 years, sex ratio, these are to be same, these are to be similar, means same males to the same female, these are to be found, which is to be formed in the seas and ocean water. Age and growth of the sardine. On the basis of the length frequency data, on the basis of the age, on the basis of the age and growth, on the basis of length frequency data, the oil sardine grows to a length of 155 to 170 mm in 1 year. It is to be grow up to 155 to 170 mm in 1 year. It is to be grow 190 mm in second year. It is to be grow 190 mm in second year. It is to be indicated that the growth is very fast in first year. Growth is very fast in first year. Thereafter, growth these are to be slow down. Growth these are to be retard down. Growth slows down considerably, and females grow faster than males. Again, it is peculiar character, important character, that is female these are to be grow faster as compared to the male. The maximum length attained in about 220 to 229 mm in third year. When fish these are to be grow in first year 155 to 170 mm. In second year it is to be grow 220 to 229 mm. Yes, in first year it is to be grow up to 155 to 170 mm. In second year it is to be grow up to 190 mm, and in third year it is to be grow up to 220 to 229 mm. Means these fish these are to be grow faster in first year. Growth these are to be slow in second year, and again growth these are to be increase in third year. With this growth of these fishes, age and growth, which is to be seen up to here, we have studied that is the reproduction. Then next point of these sardine fish, that is the maturity stages. Which maturity stages these are to be seen, which maturity stages these are to be occur, and then these fishes these are to be caught, captured in both west coast and east coast by which of the nets, which is we have studied in next period. Up to here we have seen general characters of the sardine, then food and feeding of Sardiniella longiceps of the sardine fish. Primarily it is the phytoplankton feeder, but juveniles are the carnivorous, that is food and feeding. Various types of food these are to be used. Then reproduction, sexes are separate, sexual dimorphism is to be seen. Papilla is present in membranous female and papilla is muscular in male. Sex ratio, fecundity which is to be reported, fecundity is to be in general 38,000 to 80,000 eggs. All these points which is to be included in the reproduction. Then important point among these reproduction, that is the maturity stages of this oil sardine and fishery. How these fishes these are to be caught, these are to be captured, we have seen in next period. Again, thank you for your cooperation.